for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Our problem, as it is in every organization that I'm sure every man in this room is affiliated with, is the thought that after 60 years in Fairlawn of the kind of work that's been done by Cardozo Lodge, it somehow will not continue into the future. And obviously the only way it continues into the future is through making friends with other people who share similar values and would be willing to step up and become a member of an organization. My breakfast today, and by the way, I want to thank everybody for joining me, since I'm the one who crashed the uncovered food first. I think that now you're fed, you might even listen to what we're going to discuss. But at the same time, I sat at a table this morning and I found two young men beside one of my sons, David Weiner, who's a member of Cardozo Lodge already, one of which was a year behind my oldest daughter, Eva, and then one of the youngest members that we ever brought into the lodge, and I believe we're going to bring Kurt in, and it somehow it changes and gives us hope that maybe there is really something that will go on as we become older and older. So feeling a little older right now, I'll take the other two tenets of this order and put them on the table. Obviously, the friendship is critical because it's as a result of our camaraderie and our closeness and our caring for one another that brings us to the table in the first place. Or we never would have heard about the rest. Because somebody had to invite us to come to breakfast or to join us in front of a supermarket while we shake a canister and tell people to give the breath of life for cystic fibrosis, or we're wondering about whether our brethren are going to survive that heart operation at Deborah Hospital, or whether or not we're going to be able to fundraise the kind of money that we're fundraising. We've got to get the people to the table first. So friendship is critical, and a social event is important, and we do some of that, and you'll hear more about that. But we take the next two steps as being very, very important to us. So I'll start with B before C, so I'll do benevolence first. We have a benevolent association that was started 50-some-odd years ago. It's there to assist our brothers if required. And we have some minimal benefits. The most important one of the benefits is our hospital benefit. And we give our brothers $40 a day if they're hospitalized, up to 20 days a year. In recent years, we've convinced the Grand Lodge of the state to join us in that benefit, and as a result of their having a benefit fund, they have now determined that they would also kick in $20 per day for a person who's in the hospital. And so for our brothers at this point in time, if they become hospitalized, we're able to give them $60 to help offset what they may be losing salary, they may have problems, they have other bills. It's a benefit that's worthwhile. It's not the reason for joining, but it's a nice little perk that goes along with becoming a member of the order. There are other benefits. There's a hearing benefit, there's an eye benefit, there's a dental benefit, there's a blood benefit, there's a burial benefit, the details of which you will receive as we progress into the process of your being, determining that you want to join the order. And I will go through those with you individually. I'm not going to take the time now. And if you really want to look at them, you can even go to cardozospeaks.org, and you'll see that they're actually posted on our website. And as a result of Dave Judovin and his daughter Adina, we have all of the information that one might need sitting on our website so that we don't have to hand out paper in order for you to know what's going on. But the benevolence goes past that. It goes to the point where when a family is grieving as a result of the loss of a loved one, we visit. You'll find many of the brothers, if you go to Marty Gold's home on Tuesday evening, you will find a number of Pythians there, in addition to his other friends and what have you. but many people who knew Phyllis and Marty all through the years as an active and vibrant member of the order will be at that home paying our respects. If a brother is in need, he's got somebody that he can come to, and the lodge will do whatever it can in order to assist. And we even have programs where we have helped brothers, even financially, when we could. So that's just another perk of what this organization is about. But again, it's only part of what we do. The third area, which has become, I think, the shining star of at least most of our involvement in recent years, is the work that we have attempted to do to assist the less fortunate, people who need help. And we umbrella that under charity. And we set up, through the Grand Lodge years ago, a 501c3 charity foundation. And all of our charity work goes through that. And we have given out probably $250,000 over the last 5, 6, 7 years as a result of the work we do. We do it by running functions. We have a bike-a-thon every September. At the bike-a-thon, you can walk around the pond in Saddlebrook, you can ride your bike, you go out and solicit donations from people who sponsor brothers, and we've raised somewhere between $18,000 and $25,000 every year for the last 6 or 7 years. And since we have no office, we have no paid staff, we have no administrative costs, all of that money has been donated to charity. We've given money to the American Cancer Society. We've given money to lupus. We've given money to Alzheimer's. We've given money to
diabetes.
What? Diabetes. You name it, it's there. Lymphoma, leukemia, Tourette's, autism, cystic fibrosis, Deborah Hospital. Everyone's coming in. Camp Sunshine. I mentioned Tourette's, the American Heart. There isn't any organization that we haven't touched. And we also give money to emergency service units. We've given money to emergency service units up and down the bike path that runs through Bergen County. So we've given money to Paramus and Ridgewood and Fairlawn, Saddlebrook, Glen Rock, all along the bike path. And we've had emergency service units involved there as well. It's just part of what we're doing. We run a circus for special needs adults and children every June. We invite thousands of handicapped children and adults to come to that circus as our guests. We solicit money from corporations in order to pay for their tickets. For the same audience, we run what's known as the Hand of Friendship. Every May, Sir Saul will have us at the Memorial Park, in the parking lot, with game booths set up for 1,000 kids and adults that will come. They'll come in wheelchairs and roll around. We give gifts to every one of them, no matter what they do. We serve food. Of course, Pythian and food go together. Those two words, they stay together. Wherever we are, there's always food. So we serve food. But it's a great day. It really encourages our members to continue the fight and struggle. We support a program for special needs kids every Saturday called Club Fun, run through the rec department. Special needs, autistic, Down syndrome, learning disabled, physically disabled children who come to the bowling alley in Fairlawn, and with bumpers they bowl. It's a sight to behold. At our meeting in December, we have a party. We get a clown or a magician. We serve food. I don't want to leave out the food part for the kids. But it's just very, very rewarding kind of stuff that we're doing. And so we have been very successful in doing that. But the critical issue is that if we don't replace our members, and especially as the years go on, we don't get new guys who are a little younger than we are. We'll take everybody no matter how old they are. We need the help. But as part of it, if we can get a few younger guys that have a little more strength than we have left, it's going to be very, very helpful to make sure that we can continue doing this. We'll answer your specific questions. I think I've given you an overview of what's going on. I hope I didn't leave anything out. If somebody has anything to add, please feel free to do so. But we'll be here. We'll answer any questions that you have. And I hope that you give serious consideration to joining us and continuing the work that we're doing. Thank you.